Focus. Nope. Okay. Hey guys, Drelliancrafts here, and today I'm going to be making a review of a little mock that I made recently. I'm aware that I haven't been posting much at all lately, and yeah, I've just been kind of busy and not found the time to upload. So I'm sorry about that, but I have been making stuff with Lego, so this is the latest mock that I've made, so I'm gonna just zoom out. And here it is. It's only 2 green base plates wide, but yeah, it's just a little mock. So yeah, it's basically some German soldiers, late war, probably 1945, 1944, late 1944 maybe. Outskirts of Germany, basically a Panzer munition schlepper, I can't remember what the correct term for it is basically resupplying the troops with their ammunition for the Kar 98K rifles they have. And there's just like this little farmhouse and this hedgerow that they're kind of based around, I guess. So yeah, let's start with the side of the mock that is actually facing the enemy. So down the front here we have a broken Pack 38, I think, which is like the shells, the ammunition behind it have started a little bit of a fire. We have a German machine gunner sitting here with his MG42 and a spare box of ammunition next to it. And we have a Waffen-SS sniper or marksman with, here I'll just grab him, with autumn P. camo painted on him. I have better pictures of him on my Flickr if you really want to see him in better detail. Yeah, so this is the side of the farmhouse that has a window in it. I think that's the only window on the farmhouse. So yeah, I tried to get some nice detail around the walls of the farmhouse, and I think that's probably one of my better buildings that I've ever done. Only downside is I can only make one of them because it used up pretty much all of my 1x1, 1x2, tan, dark gray, dark tan, and light gray, I think, pieces. So it's actually pretty, for my collection, it's pretty it's pretty expensive to build one of these, with regards to those pieces, and I actually use them quite frequently in a lot of my builds, so that's part of the reason why I'm making this video, is because I need to take that apart so that I can get the parts out of it. So yeah, it's parts like that that I will try to order more of in the future from places like Bricklink. So yeah, this is just like a little field, I guess. The boundary isn't actually on the mock, but yeah, it's just a little field. And there's a little like farmer's track running down the side of it. And so the German soldiers are coming back from the front line, which is down this way somewhere. And yeah, there's a little hedgerow along here. There's nothing behind it, just like a few grass pieces. So yeah, they're running down here, and they're forming up in a little bit of a line. So if I again move the mock around, and here we can see there's a little barrel there. Oh, sorry, there is another window. There are 2 windows. Obviously the door. There's a little like barrel for the drainage system from the roof. We see the soldiers lining up. We got a couple of them sort of leaning on the fence and just talking and loitering, or just sort of killing time, I guess. The Germans lining up. Here's one of the soldiers. One of the soldiers is getting his ammunition handed to him by the Waffen-SS, who are overseeing the the handout for the ammunition. So over here, this is actually a pretty bad little Panzer 1. Well, it's actually on a Panzer 38T chassis, but it's a pretty bad little tank. I knocked it up really I did not knock it up. I put it together really quickly. I kind of just threw together my old Hetzer chassis and just yeah, stuck a different top on it. Basically, there's an SS soldier in there, Waffen SS, with a crate full of ammunition, and he's just handing it out to another soldier here, who is then dumping it in a pile there, and this soldier is then taking it from the pile and issuing it to the troops. I don't know if that's accurate at all, but whatever. Here is my latest little vehicle that I've built to date. There aren't actually enough treads to fill out this side. This side is better. It's an SDKFZ 251 half-track. I also just threw that together. It's not really that well built. Gets the job done though. And down here we have we have one soldier actually physically reloading his rifle. Focus, come on. Plus focus, there we go. So he's actually physically reloading his rifle. And just here we actually have a couple of soldiers. There's no light and the MOC is hard to maneuver. Here we go. We actually have a couple of soldiers there who are having a little bit of a fight or a scrap over who gets the ammunition. You can see the soldier on the left has dropped his ammunition and one of the clips has spilled out. Soldier on the right is punching him or just kind of jostling him. And right there we have a Waffen SS trooper coming to break up the fight. And a lot of the troops you see are actually sort of just watching the fight. And they're fighting because the ammunition is kind of scarce. You know, it's late war Germany. They don't have a lot of resources to spend anymore. You know, things are getting hard on the front line, whatever. I know the MOC doesn't really represent it very well, but that's kind of what the message was supposed to be. That's what I was intending to make a MOC around, but yeah, as I said, it didn't really happen. Down here we have another soldier who's kind of just, he's got his ammunition and he's just sort of sitting and waiting, watching goings on. Oh, sorry, there is another window on the farmhouse. Sorry, I don't even know why I keep going on about that, but whatever. And we have another soldier here who's got his little box of ammunition, and he's just walking down that way to, I don't know, the soup kitchen or something, I don't know. Here's just the back of the MOC really quickly. As you can see, we've got ivy in two different colors growing all over the building. And here's a cool thing that I didn't really exploit, but I could have done, is the roof is actually removable, and the only interior is just a really, really basic potbelly stove. But I could have done an interior on that. Maybe done like a little officer's quarters, or maybe like a little field HQ, I don't know. And now it doesn't want to go back on classic, there we go. But yeah, there's basically around the back, this ivy just fell over. We got just like grass and a detailed wall. I'm actually really happy with how the building turned out. So yeah, then we got this pile of logs that the farmer would have been cutting or whatever. And right here, which is actually quite hard to see, we have a different, I think he's pretty sure he's another Waffen SS right there. And he is standing behind, god damn it. Let me just make it over here. This is my custom anti-aircraft MG34 mount. So for those of you who don't know, the MG34 was actually mounted on a tripod, not unlike this, and used as an anti-aircraft gun. Obviously the sights aren't really the best, but I just added them for, you know, a little bit of detail. The spiderweb sights, or cobweb sights, I can't remember, they're actually kind of hard to make in LEGO because they're such fine detail. But yeah, the tripod should be a lot taller than this, but this is just the best thing that I could think of to represent that anti-aircraft mount, and so that's just sitting in there behind this little sandbag wall which the soldier is leaning on. So that just about concludes the mock. Oh, there is a tree. I don't know if I mentioned that, but there is a tree. Yeah, so this is just a quick little mock that I threw together a couple weeks ago, and I've been kind of making touches up to it ever since, and I think it's reached the stage now where I'm happy with it enough so that I would make a review of it. So, hopefully I'll be making reviews of both of these vehicles before I take them apart. I have a few other vehicles that I'll be making reviews of. I'm sorry I haven't been posting much, but yeah, it's just kind of hard to find time for it. So thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all for 300 and something subscribers. That's insane, and yeah, that's crazy. I know pretty soon I'm probably gonna start getting questions about a contest. I honestly don't have money right now for anything, let alone a contest. So while I appreciate you guys, you know, subscribing and watching my videos, right now in my current situation, there's nothing that I can really do to you know, like, properly show my gratitude in the way of giving you guys prizes or whatever. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but maybe by the time, I was gonna say maybe by the time I reach 400, but I don't want to say that because that sounds kind of like a dick. Maybe like the end of this year, I'll aim for a contest beginning of next year. I know that's ages away, so yeah, yeah, don't worry about it too much. Yeah, other than that, there's not a lot that has happened. Well, there is, but not a lot important. Yeah, so I made another Panzer III. So these tanks are the Sherman, my old Panzer III, and my new Panzer III. Neither of these I'm happy with, and I'm definitely going to remake that. So everything I have right now, I'm actually planning to completely redo it. I've taken my Tiger apart, so that's no longer a thing. And yeah. So I will see you guys shortly, I hope. And yeah, thank you all for supporting my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.